Hello everyone. I would like to welcome all of you to Mahdi English School. How are you all, my dear students? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. As you all know that this is the class of Standard 1. Right now we are going to learn subject Maths. Let's begin the class with a very beautiful thought. What is the thought for today? Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. What this thought is telling us? That forget what happens in the past, let it go, and be ready for your future. What it is said that but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. So if you become failure or degrade at anywhere, then you can start your life for making your future bright. Okay, so you should make hard work for build up your future. Let's begin the class of mathematics. So what we are going to learn today, my dear? Today we are going to make revision of chapter 2, double digit addition, story sums or problem sums. Okay? Add the following. Here we have the sum 56 plus 1. So as I told you before that whenever we are going to make addition, we have to start counting from ones place only. From where to start? From ones place. So 6 plus 1. By adding 1 to 6, which number will we get? What I have told you, my dear, that we have to start counting just after the given number. So 6 plus 1, we get number 7. Which number will we get? We get number 7. 5 plus, there is not present any number. So what we get? We have to write the same number, 5. So by adding 56 plus 1, we get number 57. Now look at here. This is the sum 74 plus 3. What should we do now? We should make addition of ones place, means 4 plus 3 first. So by adding 3 to number 4, we have to start counting after number 4. 5, 6 and 7. We get number 7. Okay. Next is 7 plus 0. If there is not present any number, we can count it as 0. So what should we write there? 7 plus 0. If not present any number over there, then we should write the number itself. So 74 plus 3, we get the sum 77. Now count forward to add. How can we count this sum? What do you say? Do you remember what should we do? We have to count these sums orally. So first of all, we should keep this number in our mind and start counting forward the given numbers. So we have to count 5 more after 23. So 23 after 24, 25, 26, 27 and 28. Which number will we get, my dear? By adding 5 to 23, we get number 28. Okay. Next we have number 28 plus 3. What should we do here? We should start counting just after 28. And how many numbers more we should count? We should count 3 more numbers. forward. Okay, after 28, 29, 30 and 31, we get number 31. Here we have 35 plus 4. So what should we do now? We should start counting just after number 35. 35 after 36, 37, 38, 39. Where we reach? What do you say? What should I write? Yes, I should write 39. Am I right? Let's write it. 39. So we can say that by adding 4 to 35, we get number 39. This is 37 plus 1. Now do you remember? In previous lecture also I remind this, that whenever we add 1 to any of the number, the answer will be the just after number of that given number. So what should I write here now? By adding 1 to 37, we get number 38. Okay. Next is 43 plus 6. So now what should I do? I should start counting just after 43. And how many numbers? 6 numbers forward. 6 numbers forward means I have to start counting from 43 and I have to count 6 more. So after 43 there comes 44, 45, 46, 47, 48 and 49. Which number will come? 49. Understand, my dear students? I hope you all understand well. Add the following. Okay, this is 30 plus 28. So first of all we have to count ones column. 0 plus 8. Look, we don't have any numbers, 0 to 8. So 0 plus 8, we have to count 8 fingertips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we don't have any number to add in this. So what should we do? We should write number 8. Now this is 3 plus 2. Now how can we solve this? Let's see. We have to add 2 to number 3. So first of all count 3 fingertips. 1, 2 and 3. Now you have to add 2 more to it. 1 and 2. Stop there. Now count all the fingertips where we reach. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We get number 5. We should write it here. 3 plus 2, we get number 5. 30 plus 36. Here first digit is 0 plus 6. So by adding 0 to any of the number, we can say that we get the same number as an answer. So there will come number 6. 3 plus 3. How can we count this? First of all count 3 fingertips. 1, 2, 3. How many more we have to add? We have to add 3 more to it. 1, 2 and 3. Stop there. Now what should we do? We should count all that fingertips together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By adding 3 to number 3, we get number 6. Okay. Next sum is 23 plus 70. So 3 plus 0, what will come? Yes, there will come number 3 itself. Now we have to add number 7 to number 2. Now we will count it orally. Okay. As I have shown you that on that way you have to count with your fingertips. Okay. First of all count 2 fingertips. Now count 7 more to it. Okay, now count all the together. 2 after 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What I have said? 9 or 8? 9. I should write 9 here. So 23 plus 70, we get number 93. Next sum is 33 plus 46. So we have to add 6 to number 3. 3 after 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which number comes there? Number 9. Next is 3 plus 4. What happens if I add 4 to number 3? What should I do? I have to count just after number 3 and 4 more numbers forward. So 3 after 4, 5, 6 and 7. Which number comes? 7 number comes. I should write 7 in the given box. 6 plus 2. By adding 2 to number 6, which number will come? 6 plus 2. 6 after 7 and 8. I should write number 8 in this box. Now I have to add 3 to number 1. 1 after 2, 3 and 4. 1 plus 3, I get number 4. So 16 plus 32, I get number 48. 40 plus 51. So as I told you before that by adding 0 to any of the number, I get the same number as the answer. So I have to write number 1 here. Now 4 plus 5. How can we count? Yes, count after 4. 4 after 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. By adding 5 to 4, we get number 9. 40 plus 51, the sum is 91. Our next sum is 40 plus 34. So by adding 0 to any of the number, what should I get? Do you remember? By adding 0 to any of the number, I get the same number as an answer. 0 plus 4, I get number 4. 4 plus 3. 4 after 5, 6, 7. I should write 7 in the box. Okay, 40 plus 34. As a result, I get number 74. 31 plus 45. So, here I have to add 5 to 1. 1 after 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Do we reach at 6? Yes. What should we write? We should write number 6. Now, I have to add 4 to number 3. Look at here. This is the 4 plus 3. This is the 3 plus 4. Do you remember what we have learnt? Think in your mind that in addition, if you reverse the number, the answer will be same. Here is 4 plus 3. Here is 3 plus 4. Is the answer be same? Wants to check it? Let's check it out. 3 after 4, 5, 6 and 7. There comes 7. Look, these both answers are same. So we can say that if we make reverse change in the addition of numbers position only, then also the answer will be same. 1 plus 7. Whenever we are going to add 1 to any of the number, the answer will be the just after number of that number. And what will be the answer now? 1 plus 7 or 7 plus 1? We get number 8. The same thing happens here. 1 plus 5, 5 plus 1 or 1 plus 5? Do it make change? No. The answer will be same. 6. 11 plus 57, as a result we get number 68. Now we have to add 55 plus 30. 55 plus 30. Now what should I do? Should I count this row or this row? What do you say? Do you remember from where should I start? If I start from this row, is it okay? No, it is not okay. Definitely I have to start from the right side or from ones place. So by adding 0 to number 5, I get number 5. 5 plus 3, 5 after 6, 7 and 8. As a result, I get number 8. Okay. 31 plus 46. Here again I have to add one more to the given number. Then, do you remember? Yes, you all are my very good students. You all remember. Here I have to write number 7, which is the just after number of number 6. Let's write it. 3 plus 4. So, from where should I start counting? 3 after 4, 5, 6, 7. I should write 7. Okay. 31 plus 46, I get number 77. This is 34 plus 21. Now, what do you say? 4 plus 1, which number will come? Now you all know very well, huh? 4 plus 1, I get number 5. 3 plus 2, 3 after 4, 5. I should write number 5. Now, I hope you all understand well how to make addition. Whenever you are going to make addition, keep one thing in your mind, that you have to compulsory start from ones column, then you have to move towards tens column. Okay, and what are the additions rule? Whenever you are going to add 1 to any of the number, you get the same number as you get the after number of the given number. And whenever you are going to add 0 to any of the number, then you get the same number as an answer. What else you have learned? That in addition, if you change the order or position of the number, the answer will be same. 24 plus 14. So, start counting from ones columns by adding 4 more to number 4. 4 after 5, 6, 7 and 8. I get number 8. 2 plus 1, 2 and 1, which number become? Yes, 3. By adding 1 to number 2, I get number 3. 33 plus 61. So, by adding number 1 to number 3, I get number 4. 3 plus 6. 3 after 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Which number comes there? There comes number 9. Next is 13 plus 54. So, 3 plus 4, 3 after 4, 5, 6 and 7. There comes number 7. 1 plus 5. What will happen? 1 and 5 becomes 6. 67. Okay. Now 54 plus 42. So first of all, I should count this ones place column. 4 plus 2, I get number 4 after 5, 6. Okay. Now 5 plus 4, start counting after 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. I can say that by adding 4 to number 5, I get number 9. Story sums or word problems. Do you remember in previous lecture I told you that in next lecture I will come with a very interesting examples. So look, I eat 12 bananas. How many bananas? 1 to 12. Next week I eat 5 more bananas. How many did I eat? What should I do? If I want to know total how many bananas I have eaten, what should I do? I have to add both these numbers. Look, I have to write 12 first here in the given box. 1 to 12, I have to add 5 more to it. By adding 5 to 12, I get number 17. 2 plus 5, 7. 1 plus 0, 1. So, I can say that if I add 12 to 5, I get number 17. And what is the question? How many bananas did I eat? How many bananas did I eat? What do you say? What should I write in the given box? Yes, you all I write. I should write number 17 in the given box. Okay? There are 10 snails. How many snails are there? 1, 0, 10. 6 more snails come. How many more snails come? 6. How many snails in all? If I want to know how many snails in all, what should I do? What do you say? Yes, I have to add these 10 snails and 6 snails. Then at the end I will know how many snails in all. Let's see how can we do it. Look, there are 10 snails. So I have to write 10 snails first here. Then I have to add 6 more to it. 10 plus 6, what will happen? 0 plus 6, I get number 6. 1 plus, there present not any number. Then I have to write number 10. Before writing, I want to just remember that in previous lecture we have learned that how to add 10 to the given number. If we are going to add number 10 to any of the number, what should we do? We should start counting just after 10 number. So 10 after 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. Look my dear students, we have to learn this oral calculation also. For making oral calculation, we have to start from just given number. And we have to count forward more numbers. How many numbers we have given? Okay. We have to add. So 10 plus 6, we have to start counting from 10 and at the result we will get number 16. So we have to write it here. Now look, there are 10 snails, 6 more to come. How many snails in all? There are 16 snails in all. Let's write it. Okay. Fraser has 14 balloons. How many balloons does Fraser has? 14 balloons. Sally has 4 balloons. What is the sum? Look, what is written in the question? What is the sum? Here you can observe, you can understand what you have to do with given numbers. If you get a written sum over here, you can know that you have to add these given numbers. Let's do it. Fraser has 14 balloons. So first of all, we can write the number of balloons he has. Afterwards, we have to write more how many other person or the same person has. So our question is Sally has 4 balloons. So we have to add this 4 to number 14. Look, by adding 4 to 14, what happens? 4 plus 4, I get number 4 after 5, 6, 7 and 8. I should write number 8 and 1 plus 0, 1. So 14 plus 4, I get number 18. Okay. So what is the sum, my dear? What do you say? What is the sum? Look, 18, which we should write in the given box. So we can read this. What is the sum? The sum is 18. Means they both are having together 18 balloons. Look, what is this? Do you know which picture is this? Which fish is this? There are 5 dolphins. 10 more come along. How many dolphins are there now? Now you can solve this sum easily, huh? What should I do? First of all, I should write number 5 in this column. Afterwards, I should write number 10 in this column. And then I have to make sum or addition of both the digits. Let's see. 5 plus 10. By adding 5 to number 10, I get number 15, which I should write it in the given box. Okay. So I can say there are 15 dolphins. Okay. Have you understood that word problems? Huh? Now, as per every lecture, which time is it? Is it the time to memorize the table? What I have said in previous lecture? Which table will we memorize in next lecture? Do you remember? In previous lecture, we learned or revised tables 1, 2 and 3. So today which number we are going to learn? Who remembers what ma'am has told in previous lecture? Yes, today we have to memorize table number 4. Look, my dear students, each and every day I revise the table so that you can learn and understand the tables well. Okay? In next lecture we will start with the table of 5. Now repeat after me. 4 ones are 4. 4 twos are 8. 4 threes are 12. 4 fours are 16. 4 fives are 20. 4 sixes are 24. 4 sevens are 28. 4 eights are 32. 4 nines are 36. 4 tens are 40. So this was the table of 4. So what you have to do at your home? Yes, you have to make revision of the given homework and make sure that you must memorize the table each and every day. Okay, my dear? Stay happy, stay safe, take care of yourself. Don't trouble your mother, my dear students. Bye-bye.